Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, Cooking with Thea or P. Doesn't matter which one you prefer. I don't mind either or. This is my first video. I just wanted to start off with the structure of this channel and what to expect. So as far as for videos, every video will be me cooking in the background from my point of view. And the Instagram that is linked to my account is my personal Instagram. I would just mostly upload clips of this channel. As for what a video would mostly look like I said, me cooking while I talk. I won't be necessarily talking about how to make the dish. It'll be me just talking about whatever topic, like my life stories, like life experiences, college experiences, mistakes I've made, some lessons I've learned, relationships with family and friends, movies, TV shows, animes, manga, pretty much, like I said, whatever topic comes to mind. So basically just me having a conversation to myself and y'all listen while watching me cook at the same time. The ingredients and recipes will be in the description, so you can also have an idea of what to make that's also being played in the background if you would like to make that kind of dish. Like I said, I'm not gonna go step by step on how to make it in the video. I may make some comments in the video saying you should probably put a little more salt, pepper, or something like that. Something simple that I may add about the ingredients or something I missed that should be in the ingredients. Just those simple things. Nothing really me explaining on how to make something. I chose to make ratatouille because of the movie. Usually inspires a lot of people to become chefs, cooks, or even just starting to learn how to cook. It's also my first attempt at making this, so hopefully it's up to your liking. Also, whatever I make, you don't necessarily have to follow exactly everything I do. You could always add or remove ingredients to your liking. Like, I think cooking is always a preference. It doesn't have to be exactly as what someone does. I made this channel with multiple reasons. I'll try to tackle each reason one by one. I've thought of making some sort of content growing up, especially since you grow up on YouTube like I have. If I've been watching YouTube ever since it pretty much came out, or when I've heard of it. I can go as back as far as maybe even 2010. Like some YouTubers I used to watch back in the day were like Vanos Gaming, Smosh, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, Sky Does Minecraft. It was mostly the gaming people. That's usually how I think a lot of people in the younger age start off watching YouTube. I grew up watching and playing video games, so that's why I mentioned those kind of YouTubers. So I was inspired by those people to make content, or mostly video game content at the time. I just never did. And as you get older, you slowly grow out of video games. Started getting back into them after graduating college now. So since I graduated college, I've had a lot of free time. So that's mostly what I've been doing, is playing a lot of video games. Some other hobbies I have are playing sports, like working out, basketball, pickleball, softball, those kind of things, as well as football. I also do watch movies, TV shows, anime, and also sometimes read some manga. The reason why I'm starting now to make videos is because I've always been a shy person. I still am. So why did I decide to make a YouTube account even though I'm still shy? My family has always said I was a very social, very hypergenic young kid, and I grew out of that maybe I think I noticed it especially around middle school. So what I want to do now is slowly return to being that socially person and make him proud of the person I became now that I'm 22 years old. The kid in the profile picture is me when I was 12, so I want to make 10 years ago me proud of the person I am today. That is my number one reason why I'm finally starting to do this. Another reason is, like I said, I like cooking. So I would like to share some dishes that I make as I make content. Am I the best cook? Probably not. I'm no Gordon Ramsay. I'm just making the things I like to eat or like to try, even though they may be difficult to make. Like the other day, especially, I tried beef Wellington, or tried to make beef Wellington, and that didn't plan out, as you can see in this photo here. I would also like to get others inspired to cooking. It's a daily thing you need to know, pretty much. You can't just be always buying food, especially when you're an adult. I started learning how to cook when I was in college. It wasn't until my sophomore year because my freshman year I lived pretty much like in a dorm. We didn't have a kitchen, so all I had was a fridge and a microwave. Couldn't really cook there. But after I moved into my apartment my sophomore year, that's when I slowly started to learn how to cook because you pretty much have to make your own food at that point. Since I finally had a full kitchen with an oven and a stove, I could finally make like certain dishes I couldn't make before. And they're all simple like eggs, pancakes, burgers, tacos, nothing complicated. So the main things that discouraged me from making YouTube videos were, I would say, mostly friends and family making fun of you, or even strangers like you don't know would have mean comments or whatever. Also having that fear of what others think of you just based on the things you say online but you don't say in person. That's another issue why I never made videos. But I think I've slowly grown out of that. Like, I still do care what my friends and family may say, whether it be negative or positive comments, especially positive comments, since that keeps me going, especially since I'm starting off making these videos. As far as for negative comments, can't really do much about that. All I can do is just take them as is and move on with my life. I would say as you get older, you notice that no matter if you do the right or wrong things, people would always say something negative. I always notice that online. And if you're a stranger, like I don't know you personally, if you leave positive reviews, thank you. That's all I could really say. And as far as for negative comments from strangers, like, bruh, I don't know you, you don't know me, like, who gives a shit? Like, move on with your day, move on with your life. I currently don't really have an upload schedule. My best hope is to upload 2 to 3 videos a week. Each video will probably be less than 15 minutes, the most 20, depending on what I'm talking about. I know my voice is like monotone, like it's not very energetic or like, hey, let's do this. Like, I'm not gonna try to fake who I am. I'm just gonna be me. As for like, let's say I make a story video, I would not put the names of others in there. I would mostly have like an alias name for them, like give them a fake name or give them a character name I see from a show or an anime. So that way people don't know who I'm talking about. I would try my best not to repeat dishes, and if I do, okay, who is to say I'm not supposed to do that? Also, some dishes I may make are gonna be based on the video too, like a video topic. Like for example, my mom. Like if I'm making a video about my mom and I'll probably make a video of us making cookies together, or it'll just be me making the cookies and saying a story of why this reminds me of my mom. Or like let's say I went out with friends and we had some certain type of restaurant food. I would try to make that food based on that memory. So, like things like that are something I would like to also include. So, if you're just to hear me talk, here for the food, chill vibes, you're in the right place. This is my channel, Cooking with Bea or Cooking with P. Doesn't matter. I don't care, whichever one. So, yeah, thanks for being here. And I think anyone could cook if you just try. And this is Ratatouille. Thank you.